Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to God TV Radio, and today we're going to talk about the probability and rational logical reason on why you should believe that there is a God, why you should accept the fact that the universe itself is rational, why it is mathematically logical. Just our bodies alone, when we look at the fact of our reproduction, where we are basically sending information to another human being that is transcribed and able to create another sentient being, intelligent, someone who is going to have a mind and thought process and consciousness of their own. If the system wasn't exactly set up the way it was, created the way it is, this would not be possible. If the universe was in complete chaos, we wouldn't even be able to do science itself. I mean, literally think about this. Information is being passed, and where does information come from? Information doesn't come from some kind of chaos. It doesn't come from some kind of false premise. It comes from an actual intelligent source. Information comes from literature. It comes from what we see on television, what we see from reading. And any of this information always needs a mind in order to interpret it, and any information that is produced is always created by that of an intelligent form. We would not be able to interpret nature and the universe itself unless we were first properly and appropriately given the ability to be able to understand it, comprehend it, and then be able to get the knowledge and the understanding that we have. If you just think about these little things, even our very sexual organs, what they tell us in science is that we literally came from chemicals. Well, how is it possible that the chemicals themselves would divide, separate, and then somehow have the ability to pass on the information to the next chemical in order to create a completely independent being of itself? When you think about this and realize already the source of information itself, relativity, energy, matter, mass, how it all works, there has to be something behind it. Anytime a life form has been created in the universe, nothing comes from non-existence or death itself. Life has always created life. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to God TV Radio. Make sure you check out my radio station. Also, make sure you subscribe to my Facebook called BK Rock TV, as well as my Twitter, Brett Keane Video. Make sure you check out my broadcast, which I will be doing off and on throughout the week. I will end up giving a more consistent time later on my broadcast. There'll be times where I'll do up to 2 hours where you'll hear me talking, doing music, also interviewing people, having guests upon my show. And other times there'll be maybe an all-day, kind of exciting party where I do requests. And I will also be more than willing to advertise musicians out there. If you have music, just simply send me an MP3, has to be at least 128 bit rate through Facebook, and I will play it on the radio station. If you can, for your own sake, put like an introduction or ending either before or after your song, talking about yourself and your band and where people can find you. That way you're basically plugging yourself, and I can repeatedly play your song or your track, or even your particular speech, or if you just feel like talking and you feel like you have a message to tell the world. I had a good time, and I'll be making more videos in the future. Just make sure you subscribe, comment, rate, and all these different things. You can also chat with me while I'm doing my live broadcast. Peace out.